Hello and welcome to our video tutorial. So today we're going to learn about kiosk and self-ordering. So a kiosk is where you can go to set up a display screen at your restaurant and you can allow your customers to be able to make orders and it goes directly to the kitchen. And then also we have self-ordering where you can go to allow your clients to be able to order from wherever they are using your social media or your website, and it's a way of giving them an easier way or a modern way of making orders. So to do this, I'm going to navigate to a point of sales application. So once I click on the point of sale application, then I'm going to go to the configuration and then settings. So from here, I'm going to click on new shop, and this new shop, I'm going to give it a name kiosk and self ordering. So once we have this in place, I'm going to choose it as a bar or restaurant, and then I save it. So automatically we have a point of sales, and I'm going to go down a bit, and where we have self-ordering, I'm going to allow. So we have some different, we have the QR menu, just a QR menu which you can put to add on your table. And then we have QR menu plus ordering, so we can put to have QR menu plus online ordering. And then we have kiosk, so this has all. So then I'm going to click on the kiosk, and once I click on the kiosk, different fields are introduced. So we have service art, we have different, that is the pickup zone and the table. And then we can go to allow the default user who is going to manage this. And once I save this, then I'm able also to manage the payment method where I can set like how my clients can go to pay me when they do the self order. Then you have the languages, you can allow different languages. You can also have a customizable header, you can upload your file, or even have your splash screens. So these are the landing page that are going to be a slideshow. You can add as multiple as many as you can, so it's multiple. And then when I go down here, I can just come to have like restrict categories. So I can say the categories that are allowed only are, food and drinks. And then I'm going to save this kiosk and self-ordering point of sale. And once I save it, just in a moment, we're able now to have different changes. So, so once we have it now, as you can see by default, we have some images that appears here. So I can always add more or even change them. So I'm going to just change the first two, and I'm going to add my own, which I'm going to use these ones, as you can see. And then I'm going to add them. So let's say, for example, these are images of my restaurant, and this is what I want to use. So I can always just, add all of them. And as you can see, we have added all of them three. And then I'm going to just save. So once I save, then now I can go to proceed and see how my kiosk looks like. So as you have seen, it's very easy to set up a kiosk. So to do that, I'm going to just go to my dashboard. From my dashboard, I'm going to see now a new tab appears, which has the name that we have just added with. And I have like a button which says Start Kiosk. Just before that, then when I proceed back to the configuration, when I click on the home button, I can go to set how I want my button to look like. So as you can see, we have like, as of now, we have the primary, we have secondary, success warning, danger info, darkened, dark and light. So I can just allow this, or I can change the whichever way I would want. So in the moment, I'm going to just leave it the way that it is, and then I'm going back to my dashboard to continue to see how my kiosk now looks like, or a self order. So when I click like this, we have the install app. So the install app mostly would work with, now I have the display in my restaurant, which I can install this app. And once I install it, it's going to be, let's say, for example, the display is using any operating system, case in point, let's say Windows. Then I'm going to install this, and it's going to be an app which you can be able to launch, and the self order it's going to be only opened on this app where our customers can go to make their orders. Then I have another link just here which I can use on my website or social media. So when I click on it, as you have seen, then it opens to the kiosk. So the self order. Now, as you have seen, the images that I've just added, let's say this is my restaurant and it is a slideshow. Just I can be able to showcase different things just here. And we have a button here which says order now. So once I click on that, then as you can see, we allowed only food and drinks. So I can always see all of them just here. And the category for drinks starts here. I can always click like this and I'll see only food. And then I can click on drinks, they appear also. So let's say, for example, I click on the food and I'm going to order this. And then I'm going to go back. As you can see, we can both choose it's sweet potatoes. And it's going to be, for example, with Excel burgers. So once I choose this, then I'm able to just, you know, come here and add to my cart. Once I do that, I can always come again to choose my drinks. And as you can see, they're being added. So just here on my order. So once I'm certain, then I can always cancel. If, for example, I would want to cancel this order. These are self order which you are allowing your customers to have. And then when I click on the now order, just here, it's going to show me all the orders that I've just chosen, and I have the option to be able to add multiple quantities as I would want. And then once I'm done, then I have the click the button pay. So this will be determined by the payment method that I allow. So once you allow, for example, a payment method in any country, it's going to use that. So if you don't allow payment method and you allow them to just come and pay on the counter, you can always just have like they print a receipt and they can always print to the order when they're taking the order, maybe for example, or for example, when the order is delivered. So once I click on pay, so as you can see on this database, we have not allowed any pay. So we have allowed them to use this order number to come and do a pickup on our counter. So as you can see, they're going to pay these once they come to the counter. They're going to show these. So let's say, for example, it's on their phone. And then as you can see, it's going to be paid on the counter and I click close. So as you can see now, I allow another customer to just come and continue with another order. So another client will just click on that button. So that is all with the self-ordering and QR and the kiosk. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed and see you on the next one.